Hi, everyone. Welcome to Freebird Spirit YouTube channel. Thank you for swinging by and hanging out. Today is Saturday. It is March 1st. We are in March. And today I kind of I was going to do deep dive, but I had like this, you- like all of you, we're doing all the dreams and all the Schumann's resonance and all the energy stuff going on and all the planets being lined up. And we are March 1st. So I thought we'd do a little chit chat, and I want to share a dream that I had, and I asked my team kind of what it means and how we should prepare, and because it was more of an experience than a dream, one of those ones that kind of you are like, whoa, okay, you wake up real fast. So yeah. So, but first, before we get to the dream part, I don't know if you guys have heard that the border czar, whatever his freaking name is, I always forget, Tom Hellman or something like that, uh, said in a news conference, said, I'm going to Boston and I'm bringing hell with me. And the response has been nothing short of brilliant. And I mean, you know, we're going through so much, and it's like we feel so helpless most of the time for what's happening, that it's like give someone an excuse to to really just come out in force against something or a group of people. Uh, Tom Hammond or whatever his name is, the borders are. He has picked Boston. So if you haven't seen this, just type in the search bar, um, and Boston response to the borders are, and I mean it's brilliant, brilliant. You just don't pick on Boston. So, anyways, I wanted to bring that up because I just felt like you're pushing people to the limit of themselves, and then you're going to uh, threaten a city like that. I'm going to Boston and I'm bringing hell. Really, really. So that was on my mind right before I came on here. So I just wanted to bring that up. Watch it. It's brilliant. And people are just coming together. I mean, from all around the world. You have Ireland has just kind of like backed their brothers and sisters in Boston, and all the cities around it, and like that. It's brilliant. I love seeing that unity happen. I'm just sorry it takes this type of thing. All right, so looking at my dream, I dreamed I was in this house. I was with a friend, and all of a sudden the house. I felt like I was in an airplane and it was coming, and we were losing altitude, but we were in a house, and I'm looking out the window and I'm like, that's the weirdest feeling. It felt so, I mean, you guys, so real, so real. And I look over at my friend, like, did you sense that? Did you feel that? Like, well, it's like the house is losing altitude, but we're like in a house. How does a house lose altitude? And all of a sudden, we get that first little initial like movement that catches my attention. And I look around to see if anybody else noticed. No one seemed to notice. And then all of a sudden it just drops like a plane would out of the sky. But it was a house, and then I woke up. But the feeling of it dropping was, and so I'm like, okay, all right. So I know that today is March 1st. It's Saturday. Last night, yesterday was February 28th, and we did Newsflash Friday, and we looked at when we were doing some of the readings. It was apparent that there was a tower moment coming for us, for the people, and Mr. Trump is involved. Um, Otis, so all that was kind of coming together in the reading that he was going to do something, some kind of corruption thing, and it was going to affect the people. And I felt financial. I felt like it was a financial hit, maybe, like with Social Security, something major like that. And I do feel it's imminent. So, anyways, so then I have this dream last night after that all went down. And so uh, I sat down and I'm like, I'm just going to throw some cards on it and kind of see what the meaning of the dream is. And so I did, and so I'm gonna share that with you. I was just gonna do it for myself, but then I'm like, "You know what? If I'm receiving this and I have this platform, I might as well share it. We can all be, kind of be looking for it and know." But the main thing is, and it always comes out like this, that, yeah, we're going through it. March is gonna be bumpy, you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you about that, but we have each other. And the power is within you, so go, find your higher self in situations. Yes, we are experiencing on this density in this physical realm, but we're here with this high vibration. You use it, get into it, feel it when you need to, take care of yourself. But remember, we do have each other. And find your community. That's all. I mean, I can't say that enough right now. Let's just get through March. We have a month. We have a month of a boop, 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 boop. Okay, so, but we have each other. My guides always promise it's gonna be okay. Yes, tower moments can be uncomfortable, but things will fall into place. Like it needs to be, because the system is broken, so it needs to be kind of imploded to get on the other side of this. Um, but it's hard to watch. It's hard to see our fellow brothers and sisters being affected by this personally. And so I've been trying to also post on in my community ways in which you can be a part and stand in your power, whether it's if you need a food bank, there's a food bank in your area, please utilize that. If you don't need a food bank and you can, support the food bank, because there's going to be an uptick of folks who need the support. We're already seeing hundreds of people losing their jobs, a lot of shakeup, um, and we're going to start seeing it in our communities even more. And so, and again, we have this community, but I've been trying to keep information flowing to find the help you may need at this time until we can get this all back on track, which I do see it coming in and bringing after this. But we are going through this right now. So as we go through it, we have each other. Okay. All right. So, so I threw some cards on my dream, and it just shows how we've been doing life. This card is always us. And there we are, uh happy go lucky, um you know living our life, doing our thing. And with that, you have the 10 of Pentacles and that together, where we've just kind of been going along like this, uh you know kind of always understanding, if we do this, we get this, like, if we do this, this is the amount of money we get, we've been saving for this. um so if it's like Social Security, we've been paying into the Social Security. And so when we retire and things, you can start at 62 if you want. If you wait till you're 67 or 70, doubles in price or whatever that you receive off your Social Security that you've been paying in for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I started working when I was 15 and a half. That's when we were able to, back in the day, you could get a special thing and start working at 15 and a half. So I've been paying into Social Security since I was 15 and a half. I'm 60 now. So do the math. So all that time, I've been banking that money in Social Security. Okay. But then you have, and you just kind of been going along. But then you have a greedy fool, corrupt, greedy fool. This is my 45 card. He either comes in as the devil or the King of Pentacles in reverse. And there he is, the greedy fool coming in, putting us in a bind and doing something that makes us fall. Uh, it- some kind of huge disruption in our finance. I think it has to do with money. And so we are left feeling helpless and stuck. However, at the end of it all, we do have justice coming in. Okay. So that's positive. But something is coming. We saw it, last night, uh, in the reading, and we were warned with the tower, and then I had that dream, and again, similar cards to last night, and always that justice card coming in there in the end. So I asked for outcome for, how are we gonna be affected by this? And kind of an outcome for us, more of, so I threw cards on that. It's important, how do we respond? How can we respond to this? How do we get through it together? And it says, it's important to offer support to one another, help those in need if you can, just kind of like some of the message I brought in at the beginning, be that support and strength for each other, because some people are going to need it more than others, that type of thing. Um, so we can help each other carry that burden. So the 10 of Wands coming in reverse is talking about lifting the burden, helping carry that burden for each other. Unite, unite, unite. We will recover from this. You have the 3 of Swords in reverse. That's talking about we will recover from this. We will recover from this. Hold on to that energy. When we're going through it, hold on to, and stand in the knowing that we are going to recover from this. We're going to recover from cruel corruption that's happening right now. Here again, we have the King of Swords in reverse. That often comes in as well for 45, whatever, Trump, whatever. I have a hard time saying his name. So that's why you'll see me hesitate a lot and like, what do I call this person? I probably need some kind of nickname or something. But anyway, the corrupt guy. We will recover from this corruption. And the outcome here is back into our abundance and hope. Okay. So whatever happens and we see like it goes away, we will get back to this place again. And I'm going to throw 3 more cards on this just as we are live. I did this for myself and then thought, oh, I should probably just go on and share this. And here I am. All right. So again, any suggestions you have, please go in on my in my community page, on my posts, under posts. Now they changed the name, so under posts, and if you have ideas as well on how we can support one another during these times, really come alongside each other, post it under there in the comments so folks can see it. Okay. And let me put these cards away real quick. Not that you want to be a part of this, but all right. And support small businesses right now, mom and pop businesses, small businesses, farmers markets, those types of things, and any small businesses on that would be, if you can do that. I know that we're used to just being able to go into big grocery stores and get what, do that and say, if you can, please go to um, smaller enterprises and so forth, and support the smaller businesses. Okay, so we want 3 more cards here. And they just showed, after shuffling all those cards, they just showed me they wanted me to use this deck. So here we go. 3 more cards in regard to how to deal with the situation that we know is coming. Okay. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Okay. Well, I ended up doing more than 3 cards because the message kept coming. All right. So it's important to, uh, it's going to get tricky balancing these coins, but we got this. We can do this. You have the 2 of Pentacles coming in there. We will have victory over this. It's going to be rocky for a minute, but we are going to a better place in the end. So I feel like the system is even going to be better than when it broke, when it falls. It's going to be bumpy, but remember this, we are always moving forward. Okay. This is good. So as we plan and look to the future, um, be creative and open to there's going to be some new ideas here coming in here. And the outcome here is, yeah, you have the Ace of Cups coming in. So deeper roots, filth, and an overflow of new, and there's going to be a lot of big motions on this, but um, and as we're dismantling what's happening will be dismantled because of this corruption. It's going to be revealed all these cracks that have been in there, right? So we're going to be able to fix those cracks. And with the Judgment card, it kind of comes back, it gives that second chances. Things are going to be called into judgment, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It offers a new wave. But I'm going to hold this card here for a minute so you can see all the symbolism that's coming through. Okay. So yeah, that's what I wanted to come on and chit chat with you guys about. Again, we are all connected. Continue to stay connected, find your community, and big blessings to you. And I'll see you all next time. Love you guys.